For example, in China, we have 3 people working in sourcing there. And through our experience, we've learned that presence, being there, is extremely important. Building a relationship with the vendor, with the manufacturer of the ingredient, is very, very important. So according to our SOPs, we actually personally go to the plant and sample. So when we, let's say I place an order for 200 kilos of magnolia bark extract, and we get a call, we say it's going to be ready in 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and we get a call and say it's ready, and so one of the sourcing employees goes and flies and drives and takes the train, and he makes it to the manufacturing facility, and our product is presented to us, and we inspect it, and we take samples, and we seal all of these drums, and they get sealed in such a way that you would know if somebody opened it in exchange, or added or removed, or there's been any change. We take those samples back to our labs, and we look at them, and we test every single item, even if it's moisture, because too much water sometimes is not good. Your product is going to decompose, or it's going to clump, or it's going to change the physical properties of the product, of the ingredient. So you want to make sure that it has a limit on moisture. We look at heavy metals. We look at pesticides. We're buying an ingredient from someone who acquired the plant material and process it, and they have their own systems in place to make sure that there is no pesticides, there are no heavy metals, but we double check. We put each ingredient through a testing, a battery of tests, where we not only look at the assay, we're only not looking at the active ingredients that are supposed to be there, but we're looking at where it's not supposed to be there, which, the big concerns for herbs are pesticides and also heavy metals. And, the third one will be solvent residue. If you use a solvent, you want to make sure that after your extraction, you got rid of all the solvent. So we do that too.
We have one standard, and we have the consistency of interaction with these manufacturers. In terms of where we get our materials, we source materials from all over. I would say probably the best answer is we source from the planet. We source from the best sources we can have for a given ingredient that we find in Earth. So sometimes you go and get some materials that may be up there in Scandinavia. Sometimes you are bringing something from South America. Sometimes you are getting from China. That sometimes is only based on where can you get the best for your product.